We're back to truck testing, so let's spawn for our truck. So let's gonna be finding the Canworth W900. It's absolutely gonna be finding for a Peterbilt, or just try to find somewhere else to find some other Canworths or other something like this one. T440 as well. So Kenworth W900 with wood logs. We don't have anything for just gonna be trying to get around here. So we don't have any container cargo and absolutely as well. So we don't have any time for just gonna be one time. So let's gonna be spawning right there, and then hopefully this truck just won't able to absolutely to do so. So absolutely I just spawned for a Canworth truck. And absolutely, I just choose the wrong truck. I'm sorry, this gotta be wrong way. So we just finally finding a Peterbilt for 579. And it's gonna be finding a way for just gonna be using a Peterbilt. Now we didn't have for a finally. I don't on where for covered cargo as well. We didn't have any time for just using for a Peterbilt 579. Where is that? No, we didn't have a Peterbilt one time for just one time. I got unable to find somewhere. I think I need to find somewhere a cooler cargo, but I think we just found our right truck, so it won't think it will be gonna be rejoining for our next game until let's start going to haul. Once I respawn correctly, so I'm just gonna be using for a delete button as well, so I may jump inside of the truck. So looks like we're gonna be start off with the truck. So we're gonna need to press F for just something like this, or just press a little K. So how can we start the truck? So if you're gonna be how to play like this, if I'm gonna be start up with some engine using a B for Jake brake, it's absolutely gonna be trying to start the engine by pressing the letter F as well. If I'm gonna be pressing a letter F as well, if I'm gonna be starting completely as well, so the truck has been started all over again, and looks like let's get to work with some hauling like these things. So it will be for taking a lot of hours for this time, so it's gonna be using control here for a left control inside of this truck. So maybe in the afternoon we'll be entering to the interstate to find a way to against when. I don't think we just absolutely gonna be using for right control. We're just gonna be shifting right here, and nobody thinks it's absolutely gonna be trying to make ourselves for a nonsense time. So it looks like I'm going to be entering inside of the Peterbilt truck. I'm gonna be using shifting to gear 3 by pressing the letter V. It changes camera mode as well. And I just went out to the camera mode. It will be out of range, and I just almost ran into a red light. So I just absolutely never saw around this thing. So the green light is ready. Now I won't be able to get around here for this fast, and it will be on time to find our way selves. And I'm sorry, it must be the wrong way or something. The speed limit should be 85 miles an hour, so it's gonna be keeping on speeding for just gonna be over for 10,000 RPM or 6,000 RPM as well. We don't have to ever gonna be trying to do for 4,000 RPM, which is the max limit of this time. So we're gonna be pushing on to 70 miles an hour, so we're not gonna be doing this thing and absolutely as well, because we're still trucking on our way to our things like something like this. It's got to be very slow at 67 miles an hour, so heading towards to 75 miles an hour. So it's absolutely got to be speeding a little bit for over 70 miles an hour as well, because we're not going to be efficient to try to do for 70 miles an hour. So 17 miles an hour is absolutely never going to be perfect over this one. Now it's a little bit for just only one thing, so almost to 70 miles an hour. So I just gotta be keep on speed limit in control, and I'm just trying to stay in control, and I'm not gonna be hitting to over 70 miles an hour, which is I'm not gonna be true for something like taking a few more long things until we're absolutely gonna be staying for a far distance anyways. Looks like I'm using for the 8th gear. And absolutely right there, if I'm outside of these things, maybe it's hard to find a way for the Yellow Angels, as we're not going to be looking into it, as well as we never going to be possibly that it did. Now I think we're just going to be made things slow down until we have to reach to the border as well. So everything should be okay. It won't be okay as well. So everything should be shifting down to the 6th gear as well. So even you press a little B for Jake brake as well, as we're not going to be doing something like very strong, or obviously there must be the intersection, and it sounds like a Jake brake as well. So anything is just absolutely going to be trying to use a handbrake as well, and I won't able to do it as well, and using for just kind of using a Jake brake like a Jeep or something like else. So even though I'm just going to be moving up to here, and absolutely we're not going to be doing such a very slow thing such as not this at all. But I'm going to be staying in the right side of the road, so I'm going to be arriving at this moment. So it's going to be still hard that I'm trying to do so. It feels like a little bit something, a little bit kind of this thing. So using a 6th gear is absolutely not going to be doing anything. Back in onboard view. It looks like we're going to be taking for a various minutes against well until we enter the border, until we're going to be seeing like these things, but absolutely not as well. Under 5 minutes later, where's the border? That I never see at this moment, because I think I cannot see, because if I look towards the forward like these things, but we're into the big ocean river as well, because it's absolutely massive as well. So you might able to see like these things like a nonsense sea creature as well. So you might able to see the Tower of Frozen Waves. And looks like I'm shifting down, and let's gonna be waiting to see the border as well. So I won't able to look at much, but we won't really think this is absolutely not gonna be nonsense as well. So I can see the sundown right over there. So looks like we're heading inside in this kind of things as well. So we're not going to be speeding as well, so the sun is absolutely going to be down as well. So we're continue to hauling our way. Now I'm going to be toggle GUI as well, so it's absolutely pretty nighttime as well. So I'm about to turn on to the headlights as well, so we're not going to be heading out towards as well. So there must be the border inside. That means I'm going to be waiting for a wait for this time as well. So even I'm going to be making a little bit closer to this one, and absolutely as well that we hear the border, that I'm going to get closer.
1 minute 37 seconds later.
We're coming up to the border as we're slowing down as well, so shifting down everything as well, and we made it up to the border as the toll gate is efficiently right in front of us. But I think I need to stay slow down to pay the toll as well. So we're inside of the toll's border as well, so even it's gonna be cash left to the E-pass for the right side, or just I cannot able to do this, but I can absolutely gonna be using for the cash of left side, but I use everything. I guess I won't able to do so. Now let's gonna be driving a little bit close, and let's stop, and it won't able to get think for so much. So how doing, sir, is gonna be a little bit left of this one, and I can see the later is still the trailer is about to get still stuck around here. So in this border that you won't able to might getting illegal things for this one. Now if we're gonna be getting back into the ocean gauge, you might able to get see for just kind of cool stuff for just for a little bit cute for just something. So everything's just gonna be getting for a gives cash, and nothing to worry about because of just waiting for a couple of minutes. Not couple of minutes enough, because it's absolutely going to be checking for toll, and everything is checked, and we're on our way to roll it out. And I think it's absolutely going to be stuck out there, and it's a little bit obvious, but I don't think the trailer absolutely not going to be such a very good thing as well. Now we're going to be moving a little bit backwards as there, and we're not going to be trying to do as well. And I just made a very great accident for this. I'm not going to be showing how this is absolutely going to be work. It's absolutely going to be a little bit obvious, or it's kind of just stressful things or just something like that. Using but one gear as well, so everything just made it to the border as well. So I'm almost going to get red line at this moment. So it sounds like a pretty obvious like this one. So I'm just not gonna be doing for the E-Pass. That is absolutely for the electric toll pass. I'm not gonna be doing as well. So I'm still never gonna be spend some money as well. So everything should be okay. It won't able to get cost for everything as well.
Later.
We have the quick stop and looks like we're gonna be almost there because we're having a hurry, and it looks like it's gonna be a little bit for sometimes. It's not gonna be a little bit for just only one thing, so I'm just gonna be using for the shifting back into the gear 1 as well. And looks like I just almost gonna get right to stuck right there. It's almost gonna be efficiently gonna be stuck out here. So it's absolutely a little bit for just only one thing. So looks like we're gonna be getting around to the city back into El Angels. So it's about to do something with about this kind of this lag situation about this. So let's get around here to still a little bit for just gonna be for shifting down into one gear. So absolutely we're gonna be finally get our things back into the city as well. Still operating to the headlights as well. So I'm shifting down to the gear 6. And look at back here. So no one is pursuing me and nobody just wanted to play like this as well. So make sure I'm going to be taking for a lot of minutes to do, and it will be arriving at this soon, as we're not going to be trying to find out until we're absolutely arriving at the Kenworth dealership. We're almost there as we're starting to decelerate for the first time, but it won't able to get so much speed against over 80 miles an hour, so we're going to be slowing down against well. So it's about time that it's not going to be taking very seriously. So welcome to El Angels as well, and SP was absolutely very nonsense as well. So I have to find the Kenworth dealership as well before I just ran into a red light, and most likely it's just gonna be out of my way as well. We never possibly that I'm gonna be Drew. It's not gonna be very impossible that he can find this out. Now it won't be finding ourselves for a construction site by using a 1 gear at this time. So where is the Kenworth dealership? So it must be gonna be going find out with the Kenworth dealership. So if we use for the Peterbilt dealership as well, I think it's gonna be going onto your right. It's not absolutely gonna be such a very fine thing. So if I'm just gonna be look at this, I'm keeping on focusing for the stop sign as well. So I make sure I'm gonna be shifting down to 2nd gear. Everything is all cleared, and looks like everything is about to get ourselves all right before we end of this video. So I make sure you're gonna be linking this game description below. So I hopefully it will gonna be the end of this video so fast. But I ever trying to do so, it's not gonna be such a very a long time for just gonna be going inside of the Peterbilt station right there. It's a dealership right there. So I'm gonna be parking this truck, as we're not doing to take it seriously. We're gonna be taking on this easy step whatsoever. So I'm gonna be removing out this truck, and once again it's absolutely gonna be trying to turn off the truck headlights as well. So thankfully I'm gonna be end of this video and delete this vehicle as well. So the vehicle has been deleted, and we're at the Peterbilt dealership as well. So anyways, thanks for watching as even to do so, and if you like for today's video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and the trucking videos will be on the playlist at the end screen as well. So I hope you guys, I'm gonna be see you guys all later as well, and which will be Turbo Concept signing off, and I'll see you in the next Tuesday.